10 benefits of eating once a day. Let's begin with the potential benefits, because for some people, eating once a day can feel transformative. 1. Rapid weight loss. When you reduce your eating window to just one meal per day, something simple but powerful happens. Your total calorie intake usually drops. You're no longer grazing throughout the day. No breakfast pastries, no afternoon snacks, no late-night cravings. After about 12 to 16 hours without food, your body gradually shifts its energy strategy. Instead of burning glucose from recent meals, it begins tapping into stored fat. This metabolic shift, often called fat adaptation, can lead to noticeable weight loss, especially in the early stages. For many people, the results show up quickly on the scale. 2. Activation of autophagy. Extended fasting may trigger a fascinating biological process known as autophagy. Autophagy is your body's internal recycling system, a way of cleaning out damaged cells and regenerating newer, healthier ones. This process was studied extensively by Japanese cell biologist Yoshinori Ohsumi, whose research earned him the Nobel Prize. During periods without food, the body shifts from growth mode into repair mode. Think of it as deep cellular maintenance, clearing out what no longer serves you. While human research is still evolving, this possibility is one reason fasting has gained scientific interest. 3. Improved insulin sensitivity. Every time you eat, especially carbohydrates, your body releases insulin. Insulin helps move glucose from your bloodstream into your cells. But when insulin levels remain elevated too often, over time, cells can become resistant. Eating once per day reduces how frequently insulin spikes occur. Lower insulin exposure may improve sensitivity, helping your body regulate blood sugar more efficiently. For metabolically healthy individuals, this can be a meaningful benefit. 4. Increased mental clarity. Many people report something surprising when fasting. They feel sharper, more focused, more alert. As glucose levels drop, the liver begins producing ketones, an alternative fuel source for the brain. Ketones provide stable energy without the dramatic spikes and crashes that often follow high-carb meals. For some, this creates a sense of calm concentration and sustained productivity. 5. Time efficiency. 3 meals a day requires planning, shopping, cooking, cleaning, deciding what to eat. OMAD simplifies that entire cycle. 1 meal, 1 preparation, 1 cleanup. For busy individuals, this can feel liberating, freeing up both time and mental space. 6. Reduced inflammation. Some research suggests that intermittent fasting may reduce certain inflammatory markers in the body. Chronic inflammation is associated with many long-term health conditions. By giving the digestive system extended rest, the body may redirect energy toward repair and recovery. While results vary, the anti-inflammatory potential is one reason fasting continues to be studied. 7. Potential cardiovascular benefits. Certain studies have observed improvements in triglycerides, blood pressure, and cholesterol markers during structured fasting protocols. When done properly and combined with balanced nutrition, eating once per day may positively influence heart health indicators. However, individual results can differ significantly. 8. Stronger self-discipline. There's a psychological component as well. Hunger is a powerful signal. Learning to sit with it without reacting immediately builds mental resilience. For some individuals, OMAD becomes less about weight and more about self-control. It can feel empowering. 9. Reduced snacking and emotional eating. Many people struggle not with meals, but with constant snacking, eating out of boredom, stress, habit. With a single defined eating window, mindless snacking often decreases. This structure can help break emotional eating cycles. 10. Simplicity and mental relief. Modern life is filled with decisions, small ones, constant ones. Reducing the number of daily food decisions can reduce mental fatigue. For some, fewer meals create a sense of order, and simplicity can be surprisingly powerful. Part 2. 10 dangers of eating once a day. But now we shift perspective. because OMAD is not universally beneficial, and in some cases it can cause harm. 1. Nutritional deficiencies. Getting enough protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals in a single meal is extremely challenging. Even with careful planning, nutritional gaps can develop over time, and deficiencies don't always show symptoms immediately. They accumulate silently. 2. Muscle loss. If your single meal doesn't provide adequate protein, your body may break down muscle tissue for energy. Muscle loss reduces metabolic rate, and weight loss without muscle preservation can weaken overall health. 3. Fatigue and dizziness. Especially during the adaptation phase, low blood sugar can cause headaches, weakness, and lightheadedness. For some individuals, energy levels never fully stabilize. Not everyone thrives in a fasted state. 4. Mood swings and irritability. Low glucose levels affect more than energy. They affect mood. Irritability, frustration, even anxiety can increase. Hunger-induced anger, is a physiological reality. 5. Binge eating risk. After long restriction, the brain may trigger intense hunger signals. Some people compensate by overeating during their single meal. This can strain digestion and erase any calorie deficit. 6. Dangerous for diabetics. For individuals with diabetes or blood sugar disorders, prolonged fasting can cause hypoglycemia. Low blood sugar can become dangerous quickly. Medical supervision is essential. 7. Hormonal disruption, especially in women. Women's hormonal systems are particularly sensitive to energy availability. Extended calorie restriction may affect reproductive hormones. Some women report menstrual irregularities when fasting aggressively. 8. Unhealthy relationship with food. Strict eating windows sometimes become obsessive. For individuals prone to disordered eating, OMAD may reinforce unhealthy patterns. Psychological health matters just as much as physical health. 9. Reduced athletic performance. High-intensity training demands fuel. Recovery requires nutrients. One meal per day may not provide sufficient energy for serious athletes or physically demanding lifestyles. 10. Metabolic adaptation. The body is adaptive. When calorie intake drops too low for too long, metabolism can slow. Your body becomes more energy efficient, conserving rather than burning. Weight loss may stall, and reversing that adaptation can be difficult. Closing thought. Eating once a day is not inherently good, and it's not inherently bad. It is a powerful tool, but like any tool, it must be used wisely. The most important question isn't, does OMAD work? It's, does it work for you? Because your health is not a trend. It's a long-term partnership with your body.